20 billion FDI shock, China surpasses U.S. Now, for decades, it was an undisputed truth. The United States stood as the preeminent magnet for foreign direct investment, the ultimate destination for global capital. Billions upon billions of dollars flowed into its markets, its industries, its innovations, a testament to its economic might and stability. This wasn't just about money, it was a symbol of trust, a vote of confidence in the future. But what if that bedrock assumption has just been fundamentally and dramatically shattered? RevoNow is breaking down the economic earthquake that no one saw coming. Prepare for the $220 billion FDI shock that just redefined global finance. In a move that has sent ripples of disbelief through boardrooms and capitals worldwide, China has officially surpassed the US as the world's #1 destination for foreign direct investment. This isn't a future prediction, it's a current reality, happening now. This isn't just about a few companies moving funds, it's a colossal global shift that demands immediate attention. We're talking about hundreds of billions of dollars, rerouting the flow of wealth, technology, and influence on an unprecedented scale. The implications for markets, jobs, and the very fabric of global power are immense. Before we dive deeper into this seismic shift, let's clarify what foreign direct investment, or FDI, truly means and why it's so incredibly vital to a nation's economic health and global standing. FDI is much more than just fleeting stock market investments. It's when a company or individual from one country makes a significant, lasting investment in a company or asset in another country. This includes building new factories or expanding existing ones. Think a German car manufacturer setting up a new plant in the US, acquiring a controlling stake in an existing foreign company. For instance, a Japanese tech giant buying a majority share in an American software firm. Establishing new branches, offices, or research and development centers. A French pharmaceutical company opening a new lab in China. Unlike portfolio investments, which can be withdrawn quickly, FDI signifies a long-term commitment. It brings with it not just capital, but also job creation. New facilities need local workers. Technology transfer. Foreign companies often bring advanced techniques, equipment, and know-how. Management expertise. New practices and strategies are introduced. Increased productivity and competitiveness. Local industries benefit from the influx of new ideas and competition. Boosts exports and economic growth. New production capacity often leads to more goods and services for global markets. For decades, the United States has been the undisputed champion of attracting FDI. Its robust legal framework, stable political environment, massive consumer market, skilled workforce, and cutting-edge innovation ecosystem made it the most attractive destination for global capital, looking for stability and growth. This flow of foreign capital has been a cornerstone of American prosperity, fueling everything from technological advancement to job creation and infrastructure development. The FDI crown wasn't just symbolic. It represented tangible economic power. It was a measure of global confidence in the American dream. So, how did this monumental $220 billion FDI shock happen? While the world was focused on certain narratives, China was executing a quiet, strategic masterclass. According to verified reports, including data from the United Nations Conference on Trade and Development, China officially overtook the US in attracting FDI. This isn't a fluke. It's the culmination of several deliberate strategies and an undeniable shift in global economic gravity. Market scale and growth. China offers an unparalleled consumer market, now the largest in many sectors, and a rapidly expanding middle class. For global companies, access to this market is increasingly indispensable. Manufacturing prowess. Despite rising labor costs, China's incredibly sophisticated and integrated manufacturing ecosystem remains a massive draw. It offers unparalleled efficiency and supply chain depth, particularly in high-growth sectors like electric vehicles, EVs, renewable energy, and advanced electronics.
Hard to remember, but in the year 2000, China was classified as a poor, developing country, struggling to be admitted to the World Trade Organization. Its GDP was less than 1/10 that of the U.S. China is now a full-spectrum peer competitor of the U.S. in economic terms, and is on a path to have an economy by the end of this decade that could actually be almost twice the size of ours, with all the geopolitical implications that would entail.
Government policies. Beijing has implemented targeted policies to attract foreign investment, particularly in high-tech and strategic industries. This includes easing certain restrictions, offering incentives, and streamlining regulatory processes in specific zones. They've also focused on building world-class infrastructure to support new investments. Technological advancement. China's aggressive push in AI, 5G, biotechnology, and green energy creates massive opportunities for foreign companies looking to collaborate or capitalize on these emerging trends. Investing in China now means being at the forefront of these crucial technological advancements. Stability and control, perception versus reality. While Western media often highlights regulatory unpredictability, from an investment perspective, China's centralized decision-making can also offer a degree of stability and predictability for large-scale long-term projects once a commitment is made. This contrasts with more volatile or unpredictable political landscapes elsewhere. This isn't just about raw dollars. It signals a profound shift in global corporate strategy, where access to China's burgeoning high-tech ecosystem and vast consumer base is now seen as paramount. The FDI crown didn't just move, it was actively pursued and won. This $220 billion FDI shock is rewriting the rules of global finance and power. If you're as gripped by this unfolding economic drama as we are, and you believe in deep, unbiased analysis that reveals the real story, please take a moment right now. Smash that like button. It truly fuels our investigations. Share this video with everyone you know who needs to understand this monumental global shift. And if you haven't already, subscribe to the RevoNow channel and hit that notification bell so you never miss our urgent updates and groundbreaking exposés. Your support makes this work possible. The FDI crown moving from the US to China isn't an isolated incident. It's a powerful symptom of a much broader accelerating trend. The very definition of innovation capacity is shifting. Reports from institutions like the Information Technology and Innovation Foundation, ITIF, explicitly state that China is overtaking the United States in innovation capacity. This isn't just about copying, it's about pioneering. Massive R&D investment. China's investment in research and development has surged, creating a fertile ground for new technologies. Talent pool. An enormous and increasingly well-educated workforce, particularly in STEM fields, fuels this innovation engine. Scale and speed. The ability to rapidly scale new technologies, from AI applications to biotech solutions, across its vast domestic market, gives China an unparalleled advantage. Global standard setting. In areas like 5G, China is not just deploying, it's setting international standards, further solidifying its technological leadership. This also reflects in China's outward FDI, not just attracting it but increasingly becoming a source of it for other nations, particularly across the Belt and Road Initiative, BRI. This dual flow of capital, both incoming and outgoing, signifies a maturing and increasingly influential economic power. The narrative of China being solely a recipient of Western capital and technology is outdated. It's now a major global player, attracting and deploying capital and innovation in equal measure. This global economic realignment means that the future of FDI is not just about where the money goes, but where new global leaders are forged. Of course, the United States is acutely aware of these shifts and isn't standing still. While the FDI crown may have been transferred, the US still boasts immense strengths. In response to China's rise, the US has implemented aggressive strategies, including extensive export controls on critical technologies like semiconductors and advanced AI components. These measures aim to slow China's progress in military and dual-use technologies, thereby maintaining a qualitative edge. However, the $220 billion FDI shock underscores the complex, multifaceted nature of this competition. It's not just about technology, it's about economic gravitational pull, the flow of capital, and the trust of global investors. The US strategy now involves not just restricting China, but also bolstering its own domestic industrial base and strengthening alliances to maintain its technological and economic leadership. The challenge for the US isn't just to innovate, but to remain the most compelling destination for global capital. The $220 billion FDI shock is more than just a headline. It's a definitive marker of a new era. China surpassing the US in attracting foreign direct investment signals a rebalancing of global economic power that will impact everything from supply chains and manufacturing jobs to technological leadership and geopolitical stability. This isn't about predicting the future in absolutes, but recognizing the powerful, verified shifts happening now. What does this monumental FDI shift mean for your investments, your industry, or even your career? How do you see this global economic realignment playing out in the coming years? Share your insights, questions, and experiences in the comments below. Your perspective is vital as we collectively navigate this complex new landscape. And as we continue to cut through the noise and reveal the true forces reshaping our world, what other hidden economic trends, technological breakthroughs, or geopolitical shifts do you want RevoNow to investigate next? Your questions drive our next deep dive into the unfolding reality. Thank you for joining us on this critical journey. Stay informed, stay ahead. This is RevoNow, signing off.
Subscribe to Revo now and join our vibrant community of forward thinkers, change makers, and revolutionaries.